Welcome back to Bayone Customs. Well, it's an extremely cold morning here in Springfield, Tennessee. It's below zero, so it's early. I'm trying to get my shop going. On this episode, I'm going to give you an update on the Jaguar, on the 600 horsepower street sleeper, and the Chevelle. But before I do that, I want to talk to you about some of these products you see me talk about. These companies don't pay me to talk about these products at all. They just have such outstanding products, and they're so helpful to me that I want to share that with you. Like this Pro Gear Traxion creeper. Well, I was in Vegas talking about how bad creepers were. Just so happens we went to dinner with some people that have these creepers. Kyle sent me out this one here to test out. I love it. Outstanding creeper. You know, if this wasn't a good creeper, I wouldn't be telling you about it. So I want to give a shout out to Kyle for sending me this creeper. I've used it for about 3 weeks, and it is just outstanding. Same goes with Heat Shield and Eastwood and Jegs. They're so good to me. I just want to share the love. Thank them for that. Anyway, back to these projects. Jaguar, got my fenders in. These things, got them, I shopped around, got them for about half price. They come straight from Jaguar, made in England. Outstanding look right here. So this is going to be very helpful. I'm going to massage this right into place. Once I take this one off, I'll put this one up here. I'll leave it a little bit loose, and I'll do a little more massaging and tuning before I do this final glue. And I'll show you how to do that. Let's go up front, and I will show you how the Chevelle's going, and then we're going to go talk about the truck, see how the truck's going. When it was a nice warm day last Monday, we got both those cars out, the truck and the Chevelle, and drove them ballistic. The Chevelle didn't even have any windows in it, so it was nice and warm. We were excited to drive it. So let's go up here and see what they look like. Come on, Cash. Well, up here up front on my Chevelle, you can see I got my glass in. Like I told you in the back, we actually drove this thing down the road with all the glass out because we had it running. It was a nice, beautiful day. Seemed to run extremely well. I'm excited to get it back on the road now with our glass in so you can really get a feel of it. Now this glass has really been something. All this glass was taken apart a long time ago and thrown in a box. So you can see, this is kind of what the box looks like inside here. Every piece of window bracket, screws, pieces, parts were thrown in here. Some of the seat pieces and parts are in here. So I've had to go through all this stuff here, find the parts that I need, clean them up, lube them up, and then put them all together. So it's been like a puzzle with all the parts out in one bucket with no instructions. So I'm on my last window over here on this other side. Let me give you a little closer look at what I've got going here. All right, here on the outside you can see we got our bumpers and headlights and some trim on. Most all the glass is in place. I'm working on the inside of it. I've got all the dyno mat in, the dash in, and I'm still on that back window right there. I've got to get all that in. It's quite a lot of adjustment on these old windows to get them set just right because they are got a huge amount of adjustment on them. But you can see pretty good fit on my glass, pretty good fit there. Then around the back, got my exhaust on, my bumper on, and a couple more pieces of trim. So the Chevelle is coming along real nice. Let's go take a look at the truck and see how it's coming. Well, I had to order some shims for my Jaguar engine while the engine's in the machine shop being reworked where I found the stuck valve. In doing so, they needed some adjusting shims, which I had to order from Jaguar. Those come in yesterday, so I thought I'd drive this truck one more time before we tear it apart for paint. So we're fixing to do a complete paint job on this truck. So that give me one more good test run. I've put around 30 miles or maybe a little more than that on this truck since I got the engine in it. It is outstandingly fast, doing a great job. I'm tickled to death with it. When I first got it together, I had a little bit of an issue with the computer on it. The barometric pressure in Texas is where Mass Motorsports is, and the barometric pressure here is a little bit different. So I had to make a few adjustments on my base tune on it. Well, I wasn't real comfortable with doing that, so I just got online with Mass Motorsports, download Team Viewer. They were able to take control of my computer, see everything that's going on with my computer right there in Texas. He made some adjustments, looked at it. He said, okay, now start it. Started it right up, fired right up, ran like a champ. Now I'll run this a little bit, and then later on I'll get back on Team Viewer, and I'll let them look at it and see how it's all going. They can make adjustments if they want to. And another thing, this weekend, February 15th, I'm going to be on Power Nation with Courtney Hanson. with the truck we took to SEMA will be on CBS Sports and NBC Sports. So if you get a minute to check that out, and also next month I'll be on the front cover of Eastwood magazine. So I'm real excited about that. But let me fire this puppy up one last time, let you hear what it sounds like. That's exciting. Stay tuned for my next videos.